So, we are only sharing our thoughts and opinions. We don't want to hurt your and the people's feeling. We respect the constitution, the law of constitution, and the rule of constitution of India. So, hello guys, welcome to our channel. So, what is today's topic? Today's topic is mercy killing. So, let's first get introduction from our candidates. Let's start with the introduction. So now, Harshit, your turn.
Yes. Commonly referred to as euthanasia and mercy killing are the same in which person has been killed, and these are the three types like involuntary, voluntary, and voluntary are those by permission or itself. The person want to kill themselves, and involuntary without the with the consent of the family members or another. They play a role in their death, and there are third party known as PAS, psychological, and about the them, what they are the third party who means for the death of them. They ensure the death of them, like the family member if they are not. And in the global world, you see from the Belgium, Luxembourg to the US states, there has been declared some major role and policy about it, and there has been taken effectively points like about the if religious and some other factors which criticize it, but mercy killing it can be good for someone, and it there is an injection or I think surgery anesthesia which is uh, which is made like the coma or gum, which means which is a type of injection surgery or anything it can be.
So now, Mohit, senior's turn.
Today's our topic is euthanasia. Euthanasia is a practice of ending someone's life who is in a unbearable pain for many long time, but it is legal in some countries. It is illegal in India, but many doctors did it with the permission of their patients. Euthanasia has many pro and cons.
Now you got your turn.
So I have to say about mercy killing. Mercy killing is type of killing by the doctors, patients, and the surgeons. The surgeons give the euthanasia to the patient to kill and some body parts, and the doctors kill people. And there are two type of killing. Volunteer. Sorry, there are two types of killing with their permission and without permission. They and the doctors do most of the time without permission, and they and said to their family, your patient and your family member is died because of there is no cure of this, because it is or he is on its last stage of its disease, and they show the family member he is died, but he is not died, and the doctors give him the euthanasia injection and kill him, and get some money from the dark web. Thank you.
So now, Aradhya, your turn.
So the mercy killing means a person that is have much pain, and his family are he can kill by its own order. Like there is a person, his family is very worry about him, and the person want to kill himself. So they take give the order to the his family to, because I cannot live, I can live 10 years, but there is much pain, so this is better that I can die. So their family say yes, and sometimes this happen, the family also the family say to the doctor, and doctor kill, but not in India, yeah. And there's a many cases like the person like there is a family and there is a person who have suffering from cancer, so his family have not much money for serving him, are taking care in the hospital, so they said to the doctor and he will kill. And there is an injection called euthanasia. This injection kill the person And there is one more injection, anesthesia. You are that your body part is not working. You not have any sense of your on that body part.
So, now, what is your turn?
Okay. Mercy killing. Mercy killing. So, first I have to tell you that the mercy killing is illegal and legal, and it is legal in the other some countries, and it is illegal in India. And the mercy killing, there is an injection called euthanasia. It kills a person on the spot. How? I will tell you like about with the act. There is a patient who is on the bed. The doctor give him a euthanasia injection. Euthanasia.
First, he gives the anesthesia
Huh?
for a couple of moments है ना? to release to unconsciousness,
Anesthesia.
to send him to the unconsciousness.
Anesthesia.
Anesthesia.
Anesthesia. So first the doctor give him a anesthesia injection, and
When he in the situation of NAM, then
and
the doctor-
it get the situation of nerve, and after that they give the euthanasia.
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 कोई नहीं.
Euthanasia. And when he give the injection, so
Yes.
it kills the person on the spot. Thank you.
But in some countries, mention it.
But in the some countries, it kills the person on that spot. It and
It is illegal
Yes.
activity in some of most of the countries.
it is also illegal activity in some of the countries, and it also don't take 1 second to kill sometimes.
So, now,
As they
mercy killing. As they have all said, what is mercy killing? Mercy killing is also known as euthanasia. So, in euthanasia, what happens? It is a practice of killing people when they are suffering from pain, intense pain. And there are two types. Harshit also covered this point that there are two types, two or three. There are two types. One voluntary, in which the patient or the person said by himself that kill me, I am in a great pain, kill me, I don't want to live. And second, non-voluntary, in this without the permission of the patient, they kill the patient with the permission of the family or the doctor, because they can't bear their emotions. So if he will get killed, then they will cry for some time, but after that they can get relief. Thank you. So now, coming on the second
advantage. What is
point,
the advantage of
advantages of
euthanasia?
euthanasia or mercy killing. So first, who want to start?
Uh,
Varish?
Mine. Yes. So from my side, the advantages of the
Euthanasia.
mercy killing. The mercy killing advantages. Like I have to give you a situation. Like there is your grandmother, and she is very so much of old, and she is 200 years old.
To say it down, bro. For example, or 80 year.
Hmm.
80 year
So
old.
80 year old, and 80 year old, and she has so much of problems, and she also don't have money. So उस सिचुएशन में लेकिन उनको कहते हैं उनके बच्चों को.
In that situation, their child would
हाँ, and on that situation their child would help, but there so much cost of money will leave spend on it, so they will get the too much of cost and loan about it etc. So it is easy to kill them, and so it is over all concept.
So now, who want to try? Mohit.
I have a one point to explain you that if you want to stop the mercy killing, and now every person want to this thing that stop the mercy killing. So one is the way you if you have more money, and you are the available for the buy the some new organs, so you can donate your organs for the disabled person, so he can so he can absorb many things in the world, or in the environment.
Now your turn, Yugal.
Like Varish said that if there is your grandmother who is in 80s and suffering from a disease, so we cannot cure her from that disease, so we have to spend many monies. So this is a point, but like there is a point of last stage of cancer, malaria patient last stage. There are many diseases who don't have cure, and on that last stage we don't have can cure the patient from on that spot. So we can on that time we can do the mercy killing. And also the most of the patient always do, they cannot handle the, like also my grandmother is suffering from cancer, and she is not able to handle, but she is suffering and always try to suicide, but always she stop herself and give him motivation. So on that time the mercy killing is best option for them. Thank you.
So now, Aradhya, your turn.
So I have example. Sorry, I have example that is real. Near my house, means in my village near my house, there is a person living. That person is much old, around around 100 years. And there is a big family, but they have not much money. So he have a disease of both of the kidney are fail. So how he can live? So their last day are remain for living his. So so they think of killing. They also said from us sharing their thoughts about the killing. So our family say that is your decision. So they are thinking of giving the dose. But when they gone in the hospital, so they talk about the doctor to kill and also giving the money. But the doctor denied that we cannot do because this is illegal in India. But they are dying.
If it would happen in different.
But they die. They die for. They die after 1 month. So,
But
but
thank you, thank you, Bhola, thank you.
thank you.
Now Mohit Senior's turn.
So there are many advantages of euthanasia. If you take the example of any legal country in which the euthanasia is legal, so first advantage is mercy on patient. Let's suppose a patient meet with an accident. He has a lot of pain, so doctor can end his life to show the mercy on the patient. This is the first advantage, and second advantage is can be emotional relief for the family.
Very good.
In,
And financial too.
and fine,
उसके
yes
बाद
sir.
बोलना पहले इमोशन का कैसे होता है ये बताओ
Yes sir. Second advantage is emotional relief for the family.
कैसे
If doctor and the patient lives, it, it will be difficult for the family for the few days to handle the situation, but after some time the patient. So yes, second point, second advantage of the euthanasia is emotional relief for the family, because if doctor and the life of the patient, it will be difficult for the family for some time, but after some time family will manage or capable emotionally to third advantage,
हाँ बोल दो.
and third advantage is financial relief because
Thank you, Mohit Senior. Now, Harshit, your turn.
Yes, as we see, and there has been great things said that we are made from the soil and we are the soil to मिट्टी के खिलौने हम. This has been a popular line, and which said we loves our near one and all the relatives and everyone, and we don't want to lose anyone. And in that period of era, and in the mercy crime is said to be illegal, but in some countries they have to known about that, they know about what can be happened because depressed or sad or wasting your money as a financial term I think, wasting your money cannot be make the person alive or make the fit if he has a cure or disease which can be unfit or which can be cured by the medicine and all. Why we are wasting money on it? Because you have to go also from the heaven also, and we have, and I have to also sometime after, not yet, but we have to go. And we, why we kill others? Because of the pain. Yes, we have the extremely pain about others, and they have also the mercy killing can be best option for the removing the all the fame pain or family pain, or it can be any relative or any other person, or it can make them burden free or stress free from all the situation, and make them as they are living their life. Thank you.
So, thank you, Harshit. So, what are the advantages of mercy killing or euthanasia? Euthanasia. So, euthanasia. So, according to me, there are 2 points. There are so many, but I will tell you 2 points. First, family issues. Because of the euthanasia process, because of the euthanasia process, the family issues can get a little bit down, as if you will give the injection of euthanasia to the person or the patient, then he will get killed. But but their family, they will cry, but they will cry for only few days, few hours, or few minutes also. It depends on the type of personality of them. So it will it will help their emotion, as it will kill them earlier before the time they got. For example, they have got the time of 10 years, but he is killed now only. So the people or the family don't need to suffer for the long period. They will they will control over the pain on that particular time, and it will help financially also there, as if there is a surgery for a long period but there is no hope, then it is better to get a euthanasia injection, as it will cost so much of money. And the second point, it will help it will help to store resources. For example, anesthesia, it will help to make the person unconscious, so we can do surgery easily. So that's my point. Thank you. So Yugal,
You will want to add something.
so do you want to add something, someone? Yugal.
So I have to say, in other countries, like people is given euthanasia by the doctor. The doctor give him a euthanasia, and the family agreed him, and the the family given some money by the doctor, because they think, and the doctor is able to give some parts and also some things and their parts of the patient to other people who is suffering in another disease, heart fail, kidney fail. And also, like Ayush said that the financial problems, our family cannot handle too much money, and like this is true. In India, there are many people, and the India is also a too much poor country. Not there are not too many people who is rich like Ambani and many other people who is so they cannot afford euthanasia. And who knows euthanasia, how many rupee euthanasia, 10,000 to 20,000, 30,000 injection, and they cannot afford. And also like the euthanasia kills people, so the long time period their depression, and the people who is suffering, they can give their parts to another people who is suffering from another disease, so he can also save a life and second life from his one life. And like you said that the sadness, depression, we can sometime for some time people get depressed, but after some time they can forget the things, and they can spend their time, their children and their family can use their life properly. So if the long period of time he is suffering and we are in a depression about him, and we cannot spend time with another thing, another and physically things. Thank you.
So now let's talk about the disadvantages. So who want to try? Radhya, Mohit, Mohit senior, Paresh. First candidate who passed away. Big round of a clap for the courage. Clap karo. Now continue.
Yes.
ऐड कर दूं मैं व्यूअर्स के लिए बोलता तो बात अलग है
So, the disadvantages of the mercy killing. So, I have to only say the one disadvantage, and it is the loss of money. In the mercy killing, I have tell you there is your I have give you a situation. There is your grandmother, and you have giving so much of money and spending so much of money on her medicine. So on the medicine, the money is getting the so much of spending. So it can be a disadvantage.
क्या डिसएडवांटेज है पता भी है
Money.
एडवांटेज में काउंट करवाया तो
एडिट हो जाएगा.
वो ऐड भी होगा तो एडवांटेज भी होगा
So पहले मैं ही बोलता हूँ.
हाँ
So according to me there is one point. The point is that the disadvantage, we will lack of trust on the doctors, as you will give euthanasia to the patient. As for example, you are a doctor, you will give the anesthesia injection to the patient, your patient, then you will disturb the reputation of the doctor, and the people will don't trust on the doctors, and you also, your reputation will also get down. So that's my point. Now anyone else want to try?
Today in India we think that doctors are the god, they save the life, they do not kill the person. The perspective will be completely changed है ना. तो ये बहुत बड़ा पॉइंट बोला है तुमने, लेकिन ठीक से नहीं बोला, बस मुझे ये लग रहा है.
So, and in the India, you know, because of the COVID period, the doctor are given the darja of God. But if this start practicing in the India, then the doctor reputation will go down. Now, anyone want to try the disadvantage? Yugal.
So I have to say, like a patient who is suffering from cancer, who is getting relief from the cancer, and his disease almost dead inside of him, and cancer cells is almost dead. But recently the doctor announced something. He said that the patient has more cells in their arms, another sorry, in their arms and other places, so he cannot live, he have to admit. And after some time the doctor announced that the patient has been died because of the cancer, and they give euthanasia injection and give their body parts in other countries. And also people cannot
illegal organs.
and also people cannot trust on them, and think that the in this hospital, and also the hospital reputation, like I said, that the doctor reputation, hospital reputation, and also the district reputation get low, and everybody think that in this district war the doctors are not good, they sell body parts and don't cure people properly, and they always on the side of mercy killing. Thank you.
Or the euthanasia.
So now the turn of Mohit Senior.
Euthanasia has too many disadvantages, but I tell you only one. And the disadvantage is it can be used as a crime, because if someone want to kill a patient, then he can give the money to the doctor and tell him to kill him, and don't tell the name to the police, so it can be used as a crime, which is murder.
Radha, do you want to try?
In the mercy killing, that if the person if you in the mercy killing, that if the person is going on, okay, that the person is much healthy on that time, means in the present, and the disease is going on, and the person will completely okay. So okay, so if you kill first by the euthanasia, so that is not good. And if the person knows something about his properties, like some people don't tell about their properties, that where was their properties, you can know by their things, but in the detail they cannot, uh, you cannot know about their properties,
ठीक से नहीं बोला लेकिन पॉइंट अच्छा है.
you cannot.
Mention because in India, a lot of greedy sons, greedy daughter-in-laws available. They simply, in the age of 60 or 70, they will send the basic viral fever. If a old age person has a viral fever, they will send or admit in the hospital, and the mother, wife,
Mother.
नहीं. Daughter-in-law will go in the hospital and give the money to the doctor to get all the money or properties for giddiness. So this could be happen for our and older people in India. This could be possibility.
And if there is a issue, some issue of their things are property, so this will transferred on their son, and they cannot tell their son, so this is a big problem. If a person like they have taken loan about like 3 lakh, so so his child don't know about how much loan they have taken and from which person, and a person came and then say, give me my loan that you have taken. So the child will say that, son, we I don't know
From where I
from sorry, I have not taken the loan. So then so then the person will tell about their loan, and there is a duplicate person, like cheating, means cheating, like there is a person that you have taken loan, you know about that person, but you don't know his face or her face. So and a person came know your matter and take money from you. Thank you.
Mercy killing, I want to say that
disadvantage.
about disadvantages, there can be religious debates over it, and there should have been like the Hinduism and in the our country. What is happening about mercy killing? This has been after a debate on this. People debate many times in the political issues. If a party wins and then they promises, sometimes they have been in the hospitals. What happens? The politician and the doctors make means they have given money to themselves, and they used to kill all the patients. And about the religious on the religion, the people make them as most of them, it is their life religion as they take, it is superior than anything to them. And if they kill any person in the Indian society, and they will known as to be criminal like the doctor, and the case can be occur on the doctor, and this can be a disadvantage. And lot of disadvantages are there, like in mercy killing what happen, people are as means making themselves mentally harassed or mentally depressed. Some people mentally depressed because of the loss of relatives. In that case, mental health can be issue for many of the people because of someone loss. There can be loss on the person. There can be loss of mental health of the person, or anything can happen. Thank you.
So Mohit, your turn.
And according to me, one disadvantage of the mercy killing, that is government don't give the power for the doctors that give the injection for the patients. कौन सा injection sir? Euthanasia. It is illegal in India, and some countries says that, like Australia, that they divided into two parts. Some person says that it is depend on uh, their patients' families, and second group says that the government and the policies don't give the power for the doctors that cling and they give the injection of the euthanasia.
So thank you, Mohit. Now Varesh, your turn.
So so I have to give my one point, and that is greediness. Yes, the greediness. So, like an example, or you can say a situation. So, there is a situation, there is a parent, patient, and there is his relative ones. And the relative ones don't like him too. And the relative one don't like him, and he's also in the some diseases. So फिर चुपके को क्या बोलते हैं? चुपके काम ना, चुपके चुपके काम करने को क्या बोलते हैं? चुपके चुपके, हाँ. And his relatives secretly tell to the doctor that give the anesthesia. है ना?
Anesthesia और eunesthesia अलग है. Euthanasia और anesthesia अलग है.
Anesthesia में होता है.
Euthanasia बोलो.
Euthanasia.
Euthanasia.
Euthanasia. To the doctor, they will said that give him euthanasia. So then he will get die. So that is my point. Thank you.
Thank you. So Harshit has signed a point of discussion, and this reminds me. Thank you, Harshit. In the India, there are discussion and debates happening for the legalization of mercy killing. Now the final round or point conclusion. So who want to start first?
Conclusion.
तालियां बजेंगी पहली कह रहा हूँ.
नहीं. ये तो किसी भी माइक.
युगल.
Side में.
Mohit
Senior.
So as we discuss about the advantage and disadvantage.
your hand.
एक मिनट.
Hold your mic.
हमें करना क्या है कि वो
सब चीज अच्छा है बुरा है सब चीज.
कि कैसा हुआ लास्ट का.
Take your mic on left hand and use your right hand. You can do not touch your face. Use your right. Go ahead.
As we discussed before, the advantage.
Use your hand.
As we discussed before, the advantage and disadvantage of euthanasia, but we should use the euthanasia
In some cases.
in some cases after taking the permission from the government and the patient and the patient's family. It
As per the condition of the patient.
as per the condition of the patients. Thank you.
According to my conclusions, that I appreciate for my Indian government because it is illegal in the India and accept the other countries because it is illegal, and it is very rarely that person not like this
It happens in India.
euthanasia, na?
Euthanasia.
Yes, euthanasia.
You will leave it.
In the conclusion, I have to say, in the ending, the euthanasia and the mercy killing should be illegal in the India. But for some cases, like Mohit Senior said that, like the people who is on the last stage of that disease that don't have any cure and the permission that they cannot handle and they have to save a life, their family person life or a for some money, emotional depression, they cannot handle it. So we have to give a permission to them. They can die, and so for because of them we can save another life, and we can help a person so they can continue their life. Thank you. I have to say.
Harshit.
Yes, as we want to know what's and from advantages to socially and emotionally or financially, from disadvantages like the Hindus doctor hate Muslim and they kill them, and someone who kill themselves for because they loves them, and about the many conclusion about them, and what is main point that what you think about it. It can be better, and like mercy killing can be better in my opinion. And what you think, it can be also good.
There should be ministry in India.
There can be any organization. There should be an organization or ministry, so they can surveillance them. What is work in India and how they are performing. If the doctor if the doctor are killing and doing mercy killing. Thank you.
So the advantage and disadvantage.
Conclusion, yes.
So advantage and disadvantage advantage are both are good from their purpose, because if you kill a person, so your money source is left, remaining some money source, and there's not much mental health of your mind, that when you come to the office you have much pressure of the work, and then you have to go to hospital for your
Same time you have to go to
same time you have to go through the hospital for that person that have disease or pain. And it have a disadvantage that
conclude करना था.
से वही कर रही हूँ, that the person have some information about his property, or about his things, and it will and if you mercy killing is better, I think, because if you have not money sources, so how you can give the money to the doctor, and so if they not treat, so he will die,
Automatically.
automatically die. So what you will do? So my conclusion.
Be serious है, बहुत serious topic है. हल्के में ले रहे.
So from my side, first I will tell about advantage. Then my
What
advantage.
advantage means? Conclusion.
I can listen. So it is relief because
Next.
So now, looking towards the advantage and the disadvantage of the mercy killing, one side a family problem will be solved, and one side doctor problem will be solved. And if you will look towards the family issue, and on the other hand, doctor reputation in the India, mercy killing should be illegal only, because if the reputation of the doctor will go down, if the reputation of the doctor go down, then nobody will be get interest in the job or in the profession of doctor, as Aradhya's only aim is to be the doctor. So
Doctor is not a job. Being a doctor is not only job. It is not only a job.
and one thing more, now being a doctor is not only a job, it is important for our life, and it is like a part of our life only. And one thing I didn't say earlier, that the- we have we have seen that all the people in the starting introduction have said about there are countries who where are this activity is legal. And do you know the name? I will tell you few names: Canada, Belgium, Switzerland, and Netherlands.
As per my reading. As per my reading.
As per my reading, and these were the only few countries I have named. There are so many. Now my friend Yugal also want to add some point.
So I have to add one more point. I don't know it's a mercy killing or not, but it happened in India. Like there is a disease happening in India, and people want a same blood group and herd, so they took the most lower caste people and their family and check the blood group if the same, so they kill and took their body parts and insert in them. So I don't know is this a mercy killing, but I add this in the mercy killing. Thank you.
We are sharing our thoughts and opinions.
We all are share our own opinion and own thoughts.
We all are sending our own opinion and all thoughts. We don't have to hurt a Indian person and all everybody. We respect Indian law and Indian constitution. Thank you.
Sharing my thoughts and opinion, and I respect the Indian law.
I am sharing my thoughts and opinions, and I don't want to hurt your sentiments, and I respect Indian law.
We want to know in your comments your thoughts.